And now, here to entertain you all, because every day he's hustling. Side Hustle Cinema.
Welcome back to the channel, Side Hustle Cinema here. Thanks for clicking on this video. And today I've got a quick little review, spoiler free, for a couple of horror titles that I think may have slipped like under the radar a little bit. And I'm just doing this video to kind of get my opinions and thoughts out on these two movies, The Lake and Children of the Corn, and just kind of let people know what I thought of these, so maybe you'll be interested in giving them a watch or picking them up. Neither one are all that expensive. They're on the lower end, and they're like perfect blind buy material. So yeah, that's pretty much what I did. I did a blind buy. And yeah, I'm going to tell you what I thought of each of these movies. I thought it would be worth it to do that, because I don't know that a lot of people will be picking these up, or, you know, for different reasons. But yeah, so we'll just jump into it, and we'll start with The Lake. Now, The Lake is a movie that just caught my eye because of this cover art. I thought that looked like a really cool looking monster. It kind of has that look sort of Godzilla from, you know, the Matthew Broderick Godzilla is what it kind of reminded me of. And then when I looked into the movie a little bit, I saw that, it won a couple of awards at a couple of different film festivals and things. And so I thought, okay, I'm going to give this one a shot. And what I can say about this one is it definitely feels like that Matthew Broderick Godzilla was definitely an inspiration for this movie, because some of the camera shots, definitely the monster, and there's not just the big monster, there is a little monster too, and they both kind of gave me the Godzilla vibes. Now, this is an Asian film. I didn't know that going in. And so you can either watch it with English subtitles. And if you do that, the audio, I think, is a lot better. Or you can watch it, they do have an English dub, which, it's not a great sounding English dub. I mean, but it is, if you hate to read, you can flip over and catch the English dubbed version. Now, the story is fairly simple. It's, a little girl finds one of these giant eggs and takes it, and it belongs to the monster in the lake. And so the monster gets angry, and it, of course, comes for the egg. It's out to get its baby back. So it's kind of a simple story, but that's pretty much what you're dealing with. And the effects in this one are pretty good. They made the monsters look pretty cool. I did have a little bit of hard time getting into the characters. Part of that may have been from the dub. Because I watched about half and half with the dub version, and then I would flip over and watch the subtitled version. But there are some cool effects. More so with the smaller monster, probably with a budget thing. Having the big monster, really do some stuff, cause a lot of damage. Probably wasn't in the books, but there was a nice mix of CGI and some practical effects in this one. So yeah, I'm going to give it a slight recommendation. If you don't mind the English dubbed version, then I think you'll probably like this movie. It does take right off. It doesn't last that long. I think it's only like 90 minutes or so. Yeah, 93 minutes. So it's a pretty quick-paced movie. Not a lot of waiting around for stuff to happen. And so, yeah, if you don't mind those dubs and you kind of liked the Matthew Broderick Godzilla, I think you'll get a kick out of this one. And, I think it only goes for like, I think it was at 15. It might even be at like 12 or something now. And, so yeah, it's right in that good blind buy price range to pick up. Check it out. So next I'm going to tell you about Children of the Corn, and this is the big reason why I wanted to do this video, because I really liked this one. This one was great, I thought. I love the original Children of the Corn. I thought it was a masterpiece. The sequel in the franchise was also pretty good. After that, the franchise really trailed off quite a bit. And until I saw the commercial, the trailer commercial for this one, it got me kind of excited, made me want to check this one out. And I gotta tell you, I wasn't disappointed in this one. It's pretty good. It's not perfect, but it's really good. This one is like the basic telling of the kids sort of taking over the town. And it happens in like about a 2-day period. And it surrounds this little girl named Eden, who's kind of she's the new leader of these little kids, the younger kids. And, they all play out in the cornfield. And the corn definitely plays a bigger part in this movie than like in the original ones. There's definitely something supernatural, something sinister going on in that cornfield. And the parents are looking to get out of the corn business altogether. Apparently they were duped with to using chemicals and different things on their corn, and they ended up tainting the ground, and it's spoiled and it's no good. Although the corn looks super lush throughout the whole movie, it's no good, I guess. But so they're gonna like just plow all their corn down and accept government subsidies, and that's how they're gonna go forward with their, get out of the corn game altogether. And this doesn't set well with any of the kids, including the main character of the movie, which is the 17-year-old girl named Bo, who's about to go off to college. And she's going to leave this small town, but she doesn't want it to get away from, its farming roots. She wants them to try to fight and save the farming, save the corn. And that was one of the problems I had with the movie, was I couldn't figure out how this 17-year-old girl somehow knows more than these, 40, 50, 60-year-old farmers who've been doing this their whole life. She knows more than they do, apparently, about farming. Alright, I did have a problem with that. But set aside, it was really good. So the kids got an agenda. The little girl who's the head of this one, Eden, something happens to her right at the beginning of the movie. She lives in a group home, and something horrible happens there. And it's actually kind of hard to watch, even though it happens off screen. With everything that goes on in the news these days, it was just one of those things that it just makes you not feel that great seeing. So that I didn't like either. But everything else about the movie, it has a lot of intensity. It's got a lot of suspenseful moments. It's got some pretty cool kills. It's got some good gore effects. Some of the stuff going on with the cornfield is pretty cool, and they kind of dive into the man who walks behind the rows, and he actually makes an appearance in this one. I'll save that for a surprise if you want to check it out, because it was kind of cool, and I actually liked that part of it quite a bit. And all the actors and actresses in this were pretty good, considering that I don't know who any of them are. They were really good, I thought. I mean, the lead character, the Bo, the girl named Bo, she is constantly getting shown horrible things, and so she spends most of the movie sort of teared up and crying and in shock, and with good reason. And I thought she did a great job, with all that stuff going on. There were a lot of cool practical effects in this. Some pretty cool CGI effects too. And all in all, it was a fun time. A lot of fun, I thought. Pacing was good. It's not a long movie, but it's action-packed. There's something going on every moment, pretty much. And so, yeah, I do believe that, you'll like this one. If you want to dissect it, you can probably find a lot of things wrong with it. But, I thought it was really good. So I'm going to give this one a big recommendation. It's kind of fun. It's fun to see how it turns out. And this one was I thought it was excellent. I would definitely rewatch it, and I'm glad to put it in the collection. And it's only like $12, $13, and of course you get a nice slipcover with it. And yeah, it's fantastic. Yeah, so I would say definitely pick up Children of the Corn. At least check it out on Shudder. Maybe pick up The Lake. Thought it was kind of good too. Check out these movies. And subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. And until next time, guys, stay safe, have fun, keep watching those movies. And I'll see you on the next one.